Hello
Today we
everyone.
are making this blouse, or call it a top. Yes, we are beginning with our pattern. We already made our pattern, so in case you don't know how to make a pattern, you can check on this channel how to make a basic bodice. So we cut out our back pattern, as you can see. We cut out the back pattern first because the necklines are different. Then we mark where the dots pass. You have to mark the dot points. So you're most welcome, my dears. Thank you for always turning up and watching these videos. Hey, if you're not watching them, I would not be getting the morale to put up other videos. Thank you so much to my returning subscribers. Oh my God, there is nothing I can say. I love you so much. And to the new subscribers, you're most welcome to the winning team. Hey, here we make all designs using paper. We use plastic. So you don't have an excuse that things are expensive on the market. You get your paper, you get your plastic and design that design. Yes. So I love trying out new things. In case it doesn't work, it doesn't. I have nothing to lose. Plastic is cheap. So if it turns out good, yeah, I'm good to go. So if it doesn't work, nothing much to lose. I've not lost any fabric or anything. Yeah, I stay happy either way. So we mark the points where our dart is going to pass. Yes, that's what I do most times, or use a tracing wheel. But since this is not a trace pattern paper, we shall not use a tracing wheel. We just use a marker and pin to indicate where those dots pass. So that is our back pattern. We are also going to cut our front pattern. This day we decided to use Shein packing bags. Hey, we supported Shein for the whole year. So we use the packing bags to make other designs, So you get your pattern paper. Now we are going to cut the front pattern. I always make my neck lines wide because I don't usually put zippers on this plastic clothes. Yes, I have no zippers to put on on plastic. But in case I'm using, I'm not using plastic. You have to leave a zipper allowance. Yeah, you have to indicate that zipper allowance. But since I'm not using zippers, I use a wider neckline so that I don't fidget to pass the head through the neckline. And remember, our material is delicate. Yeah, so I use a wider neckline so that it does not tear. So I do the same thing. I pin down my pattern to my fabric like I did in the first place. I indicated on this pattern the sewing allowance. But in case you made your pattern without a sewing allowance, when you're cutting, you have to consider that. You have to remember to put the sewing allowance. But mine I did with a sewing allowance. So I just cut it out. I've told you in case you forgot. If you don't know how to draft these basic bodies, check on this channel. I'll put the link in the description so that you can get that video and know how we got here. Yes. So we cut the neckline. Also, I used a neckline of 6 by 4. Yes, I want to put on my cloth real quick, not to struggle. You know, this is a luxurious fabric, so I don't need to struggle. I don't need to struggle. Yeah. So we are done with cutting our front pattern. So we also indicate the dots as we did in the first place. So that is our front pattern. So what we are going to do on those points of the dot, I'm going to make a line. I'm going to indicate my dots, but when I'm making a line, I will not indicate all the way through. I leave some space and also indicate on both sides, the right and the left, where the dot pass. So now we have the front and the back pattern. So we also indicate the dots in the back pattern as well. So you can see my neckline, it's wide enough. I will just pass my head quick, yeah, without struggle. So what we are going to do, we are going to pin down our dots in the front and in the back and sew them. So in case you want to do any video of any cloth you would want us to do, you can text us in the comment section. You can tell us, I want such and such a video, so we can do it for you. Yes. And in case we don't know it, we shall learn it also. Hey, yeah, fashion never ends. Every day we are learning something new. We check what's in trend, what's trending. There are those designs that are classic that never die, but there are those that come every day. So even if we don't know, we shall do it. So what we have finished closing our dots, but one part of our dot in the front we don't close. We open it, we cut it out. So after cutting it out, we are going to straighten that dot. You know the dot is what shape is that? It's like a square, but we have to rule it out and it makes a triangular shape. We open it up. After opening it up, we straighten the lines at the side, as you can see there. So we cut out that on both sides. So we have that in the front. That is how your front is supposed to look like. What you have to do, you get your measuring tape and measure that line, both of them. When you're measuring, make sure you leave 1 inch up, because adding that square in, you have to have extra inch up so that it fits perfectly. So we are going to make a square. When you measure those centimeters or inches, you must make a square that is both sides equal. So that line was 11 point something, I made it 12.5, so that when I fit it in, it will fit, because the godet, I will call it a godet, starts from up, or the panel that we are putting starts a little bit up than the dart. So we pin it to the starting point up above the line that we are sewing from. So we pin it Then we are going to pin along also that line. Then we go on the sewing machine. So you have to pin it across very well. If you've not made it well, you pin it either sides, and make sure you pin the inner part with the inner part. Yes. So you have to arrange it so well, so when you sew it, it is fitting. And in case you don't know how to fix this piece in, I have a video which how to make a goddess skirt. It will show you so well how you insert that goddess or that panel. So you arrange it so well, make sure it fits perfectly, because we don't want to leave any space up or down. You understand? So when we go now sewing machine, we've sewn it, and that's how it looks like. That's how it came out. So it is supposed to be like that. It's a square in the dark line. That's the simple way I can explain it. It's putting a square, cutting the dot across, clearing the way of the dot, making it equal either sides, and putting a panel, which is a square, in that dot. So we shall join our front to the back. We shall begin with joining the shoulder line. Yeah. So after joining the shoulder line, we shall make our sleeves. I'll just use my basic sleeve. Yeah, the normal sleeve, nothing so exaggerated. If you want something exaggerated, you can make any sleeve type you want. But I just use that simple short sleeve. So I pin it down perfectly across that line, and I sew on both sides. You arrange that sleeve that the middle is in the middle, and the points are connecting the middle is so the after middle. You sew around your blouse, and that is our result, that is our model. Yes, that's how our top came out to be. If you want it longer, you can make it longer. If you want it shorter, you can make it shorter. So thank you for watching, my dears. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. Yes, I cannot express how much you love me. When you come here, you like, you comment, you do everything. So until next time, bye bye. Please subscribe.